Welcome, guys. Welcome, folks. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing the general reading for the collective of water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Let's see what's going on. So, present energy, the world, and new beginnings. Major new beginnings because of major completions. That's beautiful. And then future energy. The devil in reverse. So with this new beginning, okay, let me back up a little bit. We completed something, right? So a new beginning can occur. So with this new beginning, let's look at our behaviors. Let's look at how we did things, how we did things in the past and ensure that we are doing things differently in the future, okay? So let's clarify. Let's see what that means. So to clarify the world for present energy, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. So there is some sort of near-death experience, out-of-body experience, being saved by grace, God's gift of grace that is allowing you to have this balance in greater form for the completion, okay? Because the Ten of Swords in the upright position is betrayal. Literally, not literally, but figuratively, being stabbed in the back by someone in a scenario, possible curses, out-of-body experiences, near-death experiences. It can be any of those. So however this resonates for you, okay? Now, the other side of the cycle is being saved by God's grace from all of that. Even though the betrayal occurred, because you have been given the gift of God's grace, you are being saved from the majority of the horrificness of this energy, okay? Which is bringing about balance in greater form. That's what the King of Cups is. Heightened intuition, heightened psychic abilities, very balanced emotionally, very stable emotionally, because the waters, even though there's a little ripple, right? The King's platform is straight and solid. It's not tilted. And the King's face is like do 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 do. So this is a ending to all of this, and this is bringing about balance in greater form. So in the future, ensure that our behavior has also changed to match the gift of God's grace. Okay? So let's clarify the devil in reverse for future energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. So how you ensure that we are being released from this cycle, from this pattern, from these behaviors, from whatever this negativity represents for you. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, welcoming, warm energy. This is someone who you feel comfortable and accepted by, okay? Or comfortable and accepted around. Someone who feels People are comfortable in your home. They feel welcome. They feel warm. They feel accepted. They feel wanted. And 10 of Cups is, oh my goodness, this is going to be the happiest, happy families. Look, everyone's going to be satisfied. And that comes from breaking these cycles and separating yourselves from the chains, like the mental bondage that this has created for you. So this is absolutely beautiful, water signs. This is fantastic. First off, let's negate the messages, okay? Let's just look at the cards. Endings and beginnings, right? I like to say beginnings. I like to focus on the beginning aspect of it, okay? But this is a major completion, okay? If you're attempting to break karmic cycles, patterns, that's what this represents, okay? Could be an indication. Hey, it's the holiday season as well. This could also be an indication of like completion of training, schooling, right? A semester, something along those lines. But the point is, you are completing it. That's beautiful. And I say karmic patterns, karmic cycles, because 10 of Swords is an indication of curses, betrayal, figuratively being stabbed in the back. But in reverse, this is being saved. There's a new day coming. Beginnings. Balance in greater form. Heightened intuition. Heightened psychic abilities. Heightened emotional balance. Because you let the devil go. Because you broke the chains. Because you were saved by God's grace. Presently. Now, just because you're being saved by God's grace, now doesn't mean we can go back to doing what it is we used to do, right? That's why the devil in reverse is here. Ensure that what you've learned through this experience, you take with you forward, right? And maybe it's time to start inviting people to your home. Maybe it's time to develop more, I say hostess skills, but I don't mean it like that. What I mean is working on manners, working on, the Queen of Pentacles is always someone who is also someone who's very tidy, very neat. So clean your house, right? In the future, clean your house. Clean your house makes for happy families, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who everyone feels welcome in her home. They feel drawn to her. They feel accepted by her. They don't feel judged, or they feel the opposite of being judged. And 10 of Cups is emotional stability, emotional fabulousness. Like, it can't get any better. Oh my God, water signs. Oh my God. So ensure that we are continuing with our new lessons from our previous experiences. Ensure that we are moving forward in utilizing these scenarios, because part of the reason we went through them in the past is so that we could learn from them, whether we made the best choice or less than the best choice. Doesn't matter. Point is, it does matter to an extent, but where I'm going with that is it was a test. So we could learn from that so that for this scenario, emotional fulfillment and acceptance. We ensure that we are not repeating the same patterns and being stuck and being put back in chains, figuratively, of course. So what I am getting is this is showing growth. This is showing development. This is showing being present and mindful and understanding. I did that in the past, but I don't have to do that again in the future because this scenario taught you how to do things differently. That's learning, that's growing, that's developing. That's the whole point of this channel. Learning, growing, developing. We're imperfect. And God loves imperfect people because he molds us and teaches us and shapes us how to become more like him. And that doesn't mean that we're Christ-like. I mean, that's the goal, right? But we're still imperfect. And he loves that about us. Because if we were perfect, what effect would he have in our lives, right? So, from our imperfections, we learn and we grow. So, water signs, pick up your house. Even if it looks good, pick it up again. So, ensure you're ready to have company and ensure that to the best of our abilities, right? That we are behaving in a manner where we are accepting others and welcoming and being warm and friendly and inviting to others, okay? That's how you're gonna have this happiness and this emotional, oh my God, happen, is by changing behaviors, by being different, okay? So let's look at the cards at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the Major Arcana, we have strength. You are divinely connected. Divinely connected. You're honoring that higher connection. And you're actually standing on a little platform. And I don't mean that you're better than anybody else or higher than anybody else. What I mean is your mindset is higher. You're thinking up instead of, well, they did this or they did that or blah, blah, blah. No, you're letting all of that go and you're like, it doesn't matter what happened. What I need to do is remember my lessons. That's what I need to do. That's how you change this. Okay? Then at the bottom of the Minor Arcana, highest level of truth. King of Swords. Highest level of truth. If this flips back upwards, then like I said before, we're putting ourselves figuratively back in chains. Instead of a new beginning, you're going back to an old beginning. You learn from that, right? You're in school, whole semester, whole year, timeline doesn't matter. The point is, you went through a learning program of some sort, okay? So the universe is saying, hey, remember what you've been through. Remember where you're going. We were in chains figuratively before. But because of this new beginning, you're breaking the cycles. You're breaking the patterns. And in doing so, that releases you and breaks the chains. And it's not us that's releasing us. Highest level of truth. It's God. The sword is pointing upwards to the sky. Being divinely connected. Understanding that what you've been going through has been preparing you to break these chains, to set yourself free. So that's beautiful, guys. It truly is. Okay. So this is fantastic. This is going to be happiness, organization, feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when your house is neat and tidy, don't you feel better? So cleaning your house, you may need to do a spiritual cleansing. That may be part of it. Clean your house, sage. One of the tricks that I like to do is sweep from the back of the house forward, or sweep from the front of the house to the back of the house. Point is, you sweep in one direction, right? So all the energy, metaphorically, is being I can't, all of a sudden my brain shut down. Caroused, directed in one area, out the door. Sweep it and then let it go, right? And sage, do some Palo Santo, and then you're gonna feel amazing, amazing. So ensure, this scenario could be different for each individual person, but still have the same meaning, right? So you will be the only one that knows how and what should change to break this karmic pattern and to break this cycle, okay? But you've got this. You're divinely connected. You've been through this training program. You've been through the semester. You've been through certification. You've been through it. So now, since you have been trained, now the universe is letting you go, kind of on your own, right? And so it's like you're out there on your own, but you're not on your own. You just may not have a mentor there right next to you in this, like in each moment, right? So without that person to bounce things off of immediately, ensure that we're doing things differently. Okay? All right, guys. I say clean your house. I say you're going to be so happy. This is also this card is also an indication of astral traveling, astral projection. So in the reverse. So you may find that from now for the next 2 weeks, it may be easier for you to astral project than it was before, or maybe it's a mental block, 10 of Swords, right? But you're breaking that block. So ensure that we're doing things differently. Highest level of truth, guys. All right, I'll see you next week, water signs. Bye.